And the subject for this has been to look at the riverfront, and in particular the arch grounds. The goal was to create design concepts that will enhance the overall area and better connect this area, the riverfront, with downtown, and provide the opportunity to transform the riverfront into a world-class destination for visitors and area residents.
What you're about to see is provocative and probably pretty offensive.
Try and create a vision that would be equally as bold as the arch itself, and trying
just
to
like how the sports arenas and other things, they're bringing people there but they're leaving. How do you keep them there? How do you keep them coming back?
I thought, okay, I want to find a picture of the St. Louis waterfront before the arch was built. Even on the National Register or whatever website, even on the arch website, you can't find that image. It's not available. The first image you see of the arch grounds is of the arch, the last piece going into that arch.
This is what happens when your traffic engineer sleeps in about 20 minutes and the art student in the group takes control. What we're trying to do was literally reach back into the city with a park, selectively demolishing some unused blocks, underutilized land, but at the same time, the park has to give a little back to the city.
Even if you do invite an international renowned architect that comes down here and gives us another wow, that's not going to do the trick.
It's about the people. It's about the park. It's about the monument, but it's definitely about the people. Or we say that the monument itself is married to the city, and so in the marriage, I mean, there's something old, there's something new, there's something borrowed, and of course with the water, there's something blue.
This is a water feature idea that we are considering. A river, the actual Mississippi River, the section of Missouri, would go up to the Dred Scott Courthouse, and bringing the water feature down to an ice skating rink that would be underneath the arch.
Here on the riverfront, we've proposed these kind of outlooks.
Where the Eads Bridge intersects Memorial, 3rd, and Washington. It's pretty much a nightmare.
How do we get people to look back? How do we get people to look about what this is actually about? It's about westward expansion.
So what we're proposing then is eastward expansion.
The city expanding east. We also envisioned the river expanding east.
People talk about the arch as something historical, that this is something we have to preserve, but we called into question, what did the arch do when it was put into place?
Riverfront, can you imagine the experience of, taking your son across on a riverboat to the stadium? Or maybe
architects, everybody feels that, oh, put a building, build new, have fun, do something built. No, we didn't view it as build.
And we don't think there's anything sacred there. And it's hard not to be captivated by the beauty of the curves and symmetry of this place, but the fact of the matter is it doesn't work. And it doesn't work with the city. I mean, we need a drastic, I think, overhaul of this park to really make it work. Piecemeal paths and bridges, I don't think are the solution. I think you need to use broad brush strokes and really re-envision this place.
I think it's important to remember in this type of discussion that the park's original function was a space away from a very dense city. Since then, the city has emptied out a lot, but in the last few years, the city has densified. At some point, this park is going to be exactly what the city needs again. I think ruining that by placing a lot of things into the park is not looking at the future of this city.
Why add more buildings to a city that has vacant buildings? Why not activate those buildings? Why not bring people to those buildings?
The question that has to be asked is, if you live in St. Charles or Clayton, what would it take to get you to sell your house and move here? What would you want? What would it take to be down there to make you want to live next to it?
People care about their city and they want to return to the riverfront. And we just want to say thanks to everybody who's allowed us this opportunity to kind of express our appreciation.